Hey guys, Kenny here. I'm here to review the extremely fun and funny action thriller, even mystery, the 2010 movie based on the DC comic book of the same name, Red, Retired Extremely Dangerous, starring Bruce Willis, Helen Mirren, Morgan Freeman, Carl Urban, Mary Louise Parker, Brian Cox, and Richard Dreyfuss. I don't want to forget about him. This movie was very good and fun. Basically has to do with these. Let's see, Bruce, Morgan, Helen. Oh, John Malkovich. I forgot about him. Bruce, Helen, Morgan, and John. There's 4 people who are on this hit list. They were retired, and then as the story unfolds, they find out they're on this hit list. And it's a hit list that was made several years back, almost 30 years ago. And it's someone very high up in the government who did that. And he's won no part of it anymore. And this is good. Bruce, I'm not really sure what he... Oh, yeah, I think he was an analyst. Morgan, I'm not sure what he was. John Malkovich looked like he was a master of disguise and weapons. And Helen Mirren was her character. Basically, her talent was weapons and killing people. I think Morgan Freeman also was good at disguise as well, and but they were all very good, and they all had a really interesting storyline going in this not really so complex movie. Mary Louise Parker plays the love interest of Bruce Willis, but it didn't start out as a love relationship at all. And Carl Urban is this CIA operative who's hired to, I think, kill all of them, or Bruce Willis's character. And he starts out as a character that you really wouldn't want to like, but as the story goes on, you start to be more sympathetic to him, and you don't think that he's much of a bad guy. Still, he behaves like one, but you get to like him a little more. And Richard Dreyfuss, he has a good part in this. It's not very long, but he plays a good villain in this. And the vice president is also really good. Julian McMahon, I believe, who is most famous for being in Nip Tuck. And Dr. Von Doom, I forget his first name, from the 2 Fantastic Four movies. Oh, Brian Cox is this Russian, he works for the Russian embassy. And he has a pretty fun character as well. And as the story goes on, he kind of has an important role to play. as the movie goes on. I'm not going to reveal what that is. So this is great. I really did enjoy Red. So, what else? But uh, the action in this is phenomenal. And it goes real well with the storyline. And the acting, the performances, top notch from everyone. Even the lesser supporting characters, like Richard Dreyfuss, who ends up having a pretty big part to play as the when the end of the movie comes. And it the Red tends to teeter to being a little to the ridiculous side, but not so much where you don't go along with what is going on in the movie, and the action doesn't take you out of the story. So, and even if as the movie goes on, you won't want to leave saying, "You had me for about the first hour and a half, but I'm out of here after this." I was engaged through the whole movie, and I wasn't bored at all. I laughed constantly through this. It's action-packed, but also quite funny. many moments, many moments in this are funny. I loved how brilliantly paced this was. And it's brisk, but yeah, I felt like I might want to see it again. It was superbly directed by Robert Schwenke. Oh man, I've never seen any work before him. So, but if there is any, I'm certainly going to watch it, and I'm looking forward to what he has after this. So, Red, this was an incredibly funny, and exciting ride. I think you all should definitely go and see this. It really is a break from all the seriousness that's going on in a lot of the movies that are being released now, that since it's coming to awards season. But you'll get your money's worth if you go and see this. I had an even better time seeing it, seeing Red, because I was with a pretty big crowd, and I was hearing all their laughter, and that made me laugh even more. And we were all enjoying the action that was going on. And I actually found the story very, very solid. I didn't think it was paper thin at all. Not at all, because not only are they on this hit list, but there's another agenda going on with Carl Urban's character and Richard Dreyfuss. So there are these little things going on that really would keep you interested in what's going on in the story. So I think that's all I have to say on Red, but I highly recommend this to anyone who likes action, because there's plenty of it in this, and it's also really funny. John Malkovich was also I think he was the standout performance. He was this LSD person. He was this person who was given LSD for I think it was 12 or 14 years, and he is deliciously what's the word? Uh, he's deliciously neurotic, or obsessed with watching what's going on because he always thinks something or someone is out to get him. So you, he's it's worth your money just to see him. But there, all the other performances are fantastic by every other person in this. So I think that's all I have to say. So stay cool and roll out to the movies. Bye.